Is this film a return to form by Spike Lee? Let's find out. Hello Fanatics, I'm Dylan Phillips and this is the Film Fanatic Review bringing you BlacKkKlansman, starring John David Washington, Adam Driver, and Laura Herrier. First, we'll tell you what the movie is about and our initial thoughts. Then we'll move on to our spoiler-free likes and dislikes. We'll finish up with some spoiler-heavy thoughts on this film, and our final word. BlacKkKlansman follows the story of an African-American police officer from Colorado who successfully infiltrates the local Ku Klux Klan with the help of a white surrogate. Overall, this was an unbelievable film. Not only does it have a great message, but it's woven into a pretty good story as well. For what I liked about this film, let's start off with the performances. Across the board, this film features some remarkable performances. Adam Driver does a great job as the white surrogate who infiltrates the organization, dealing with his own struggles as a white Jewish American. Topher Grace delivers a surprising performance as Ku Klux Klan Grand Wizard David Duke, bringing enough naivete to a character that believes himself to be truly right. However, the standout is definitely John David Washington, who commands every scene he's in with a presence and charm that rivals his father. And Alec Baldwin's cameo during the intro was a pleasant surprise. The direction of this film shows a return to form by Spike Lee, delivering one of the most well-crafted films of his career. The paralleled stories, powerful storytelling, and imagery could only be this masterly woven together by Spike Lee. Speaking of the story, it is very strong, impactful, and most of all, relevant. The blend of dramatic and emotional moments with its comedic commentary gives a consistent and well-paced look at the current state of society. And the ending is one of the most on-the-nose, heavy-handed endings to a film depicting these themes that I have ever seen. However, the cinematography does leave a little bit to be desired, as it just didn't wow me. Aside from the two main characters, the rest of the cast doesn't really receive as much character development, and that downplays the many different perspectives that this film tries to portray. And there are a few odd stylistic choices, but they're typical when you watch a Spike Lee film. And that's where we'll end our spoiler-free thoughts on this film. If you want to hear our final word or rating of this film, pause now and click the link in the description, because now it's time for spoilers. First off, let's dive into how this is a return to form for Spike Lee. The film is so impactful thanks to mirrored storylines from two opposing perspectives, the Ku Klux Klan and the Black Panthers, with Ron Stallworth, a black cop, stuck in the middle. This is seen most prominently through the film's best sequence. After an initiation ceremony, the Klan watches the birth of a nation and celebrates the actions it depicts, while Jerome Turner tells the story of a black man who was executed by a crowd that was influenced by the propaganda the pro-Klan film emulates. This paralleled storytelling shows two sides to the politics of this issue, which is one of the many ways that Spike Lee excels at his craft. And for the entire movie, I kept thinking that Steve Buscemi would play an excellent detective Jimmy Creek in this movie, because the actor that played him reminded me so much of Steve. But when I went to look at the cast list, I actually found out that it's his brother, so go figure. And the best scenes to me were Carmichael's speech, Jerome Turner's life story, the birth of a nation, when Ron teaches Flip how to be black, Lander's arrest, when David Duke finally is told who Ron Stallworth really is, and the conclusion. So, with the thoughts heard, here's our final word. BlacKkKlansman is a thrilling and entertaining crime drama that shows a commanding return by its director. While there are some minor issues, the masterful direction, well-written script, and phenomenal cast help bring these real-life and disturbing horrors to the center of this must-see history lesson and political commentary. This film is this year's Get Out, so I'm gonna give BlacKkKlansman a 9.5. Thanks everyone for watching our review. Are you planning on seeing BlacKkKlansman? Or if you've already seen it, do you have something to add? What did you think of the story? Let us know in the comments below. I'm Dylan Phillips and this has been the Film Fanatic Review. If you like this video and you want to see more, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Check out our latest If You Liked video, where we recommend movies similar to the film to all the boys I've loved before. Don't forget to follow us on our social media. And until next time, Fanatics, keep it real.